Number 1. The 1969 Ford Fairlane. In my opinion, this 1969 Ford Fairlane represents the type of classic muscle-era Ford that offers a lot of value for enthusiasts who prioritize drivability and potential over show car perfection. With an asking price of just $10,000, it appears to be positioned as an affordable entry into the world of vintage American performance cars while still retaining many desirable mechanical upgrades. Powered by a 302 cubic inch Ford V8, this Fairlane benefits from recent maintenance, including new valve covers and fresh gaskets. The seller mentions that the engine is running with a power steering hose leak that is currently being addressed, which suggests the vehicle is actively being maintained rather than simply being sold as is. While not a fully restored example, it appears to be a functional classic that can be enjoyed while improvements are made over time. One of the most appealing aspects of this car is the drivetrain setup. The vehicle is equipped with a limited-slip rear differential and aggressive 3.80 rear gears, a combination that can significantly improve acceleration and overall driving enjoyment. The addition of an 8.8-inch rear end is another positive feature, as it is known for durability and is often considered a desirable upgrade among Ford enthusiasts. Cooling has also been addressed with the installation of a Champion 4-core aluminum radiator and an electric cooling fan rated to support engines producing up to 550 horsepower. Even though the current 302 engine does not require that level of cooling capacity, the upgraded system provides a solid foundation for reliability and could support future performance modifications if desired. The seller is upfront about the car's cosmetic condition, noting that it is not perfect and does show some surface rust and dents. Personally, I appreciate that honesty because it gives potential buyers a realistic expectation of what they are getting. Rather than paying a premium for fresh paint and cosmetic restoration, the next owner can focus on driving and enjoying the car while deciding how far they want to take future improvements. The Fairlane itself occupies an interesting place in Ford history. Often overshadowed by the Mustang and Torino, the Fairlane still offers classic late 1960s styling, V8 performance, and a strong enthusiast following. Cars like this are becoming increasingly difficult to find at reasonable prices, especially examples that remain affordable enough to serve as entry-level classics. Personally, I believe the biggest selling point of this 1969 Ford Fairlane is its balance between affordability and potential. It already has several worthwhile mechanical upgrades, appears to be in usable condition, and leaves plenty of room for a new owner to personalize it. For someone looking to get into the classic Ford hobby without spending a fortune, this Fairlane could be a very attractive opportunity. Number 2. 1973 Dodge Charger SE 2-door. In my opinion, this 1973 Dodge Charger SE represents an interesting blend of classic Mopar heritage and modern restomod styling. While the early Chargers from the late 1960s often receive most of the attention, the 1973 model has developed a following of its own thanks to its distinctive design, comfortable cruising manners, and strong potential for customization. This particular example appears to take full advantage of that potential. Located in Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania, the car is listed for $30,000 and is described as a high-level driver quality restomod with approximately 500 miles driven since its completion in 2011. According to the seller, the build is fully documented with receipts for all major parts and upgrades, which is always a positive sign when evaluating a modified classic car. Under the hood sits a 383 cubic inch V8 engine equipped with a Mopar purple camshaft, a combination designed to provide improved performance while maintaining good street manners. The engine is also fitted with an Edelbrock intake manifold and an Edelbrock 650 CFM carburetor, upgrades that are commonly used to improve airflow, throttle response, and overall drivability. Power is routed through Chrysler's legendary 727 TorqueFlite automatic transmission, widely regarded as one of the most durable automatic gearboxes of the muscle car era. One thing that stands out to me is the seller's claim that every nut and bolt was replaced during the build. While that's a bold statement, it suggests a restoration that was approached with a high level of detail rather than a simple cosmetic refresh. Powder-coated engine components further support the idea that durability and presentation were priorities throughout the project. The mechanical upgrades continue underneath the car. The seller reports that the brakes, rotors, drums, suspension bushings, steering components, and much of the undercarriage hardware were replaced during the restoration process. In my opinion, these are often the most important upgrades on a classic car because they directly affect how the vehicle drives, handles, and stops in real-world conditions. Visually, this Charger has been customized with shaved door handles, removed marker lights, and deleted trim pieces to create a cleaner, more streamlined appearance. While purists may prefer factory original styling, I think the modifications give the car a more modern custom look without completely losing its classic Mopar identity. The exterior is further enhanced by a set of 20-inch Boss wheels wrapped in tires that reportedly have only about 500 miles of use. Halo-style headlights and new chrome bumpers complete the updated appearance, creating a blend of vintage muscle car attitude and contemporary street machine styling. Inside, the seller describes the interior as mint condition. The cabin features upgraded vinyl and suede seating surfaces along with fresh carpeting, giving the car a more upscale feel than a typical factory interior. These improvements should make the car more comfortable and enjoyable during long cruises or weekend events. What I find particularly appealing about this Charger is that it appears to have been built to be driven rather than simply displayed. The combination of a healthy big block V8, proven automatic transmission, upgraded suspension, fresh brakes, and modern touches suggests a vehicle that can be enjoyed regularly without sacrificing classic character. Personally, I think the asking price is reasonable when considering the amount of work reportedly invested in the build. Restoring and modifying a classic Mopar to this level can easily exceed the vehicle's market value, meaning the next owner may benefit from years of previous investment and labor. Overall, this 1973 Dodge Charger SE appears to be a well-executed restomod that combines classic Mopar styling with practical performance upgrades and modern conveniences. With its rebuilt mechanical systems, detailed restoration, documented history, big block 383 V8, custom exterior treatment, and upgraded interior, it offers a compelling package for enthusiasts who want a turnkey classic ready for cruises, local shows, and weekend driving. In my opinion, this Charger delivers a strong balance of style, performance, and usability that makes it worthy of serious consideration. Number 3. This 1972 Chevrolet Chevelle SS Tribute is a sharp-looking muscle car that combines the iconic appearance of a super sport with the practicality of a well-sorted driver. Finished in black with a matching black interior, this Chevelle delivers the aggressive styling that has made the 1972 model year one of the most desirable among Chevrolet enthusiasts. Adding to its visual appeal are the white deck stripes and black vinyl roof, creating a classic muscle car appearance that immediately stands out whether parked at a local cruise-in or rolling down the highway. Power comes from a 350 cubic inch, 5.7-liter V8 engine paired with a turbo 350 automatic transmission. While neither the engine nor transmission is original to the car, the combination is widely respected for its reliability, ease of maintenance, and strong street performance. According to the seller, the car drives exceptionally well and is equipped with several desirable features, including power steering, power front disc brakes, and factory-style air conditioning, making it a comfortable cruiser as well as a capable weekend toy. One of the highlights of this build is the super sport-inspired equipment. The car is fitted with SS suspension components and a 12-bolt rear end, helping deliver the stance and driving characteristics enthusiasts expect from a classic Chevelle performance package. Combined with the V8 power plant, these upgrades create a driving experience that captures much of the spirit of a genuine SS model. The seller states that the vehicle was originally ordered from the factory with nearly every available option except the actual SS package. Although it began life as a blue car, it was professionally repainted in its current black color approximately 10 years ago. The paint is described as being in excellent condition, earning what the seller considers a 9 out of 10 rating. Even more impressive is the claim that the car is completely rust-free, a significant advantage for any classic vehicle more than 50 years old. Inside, the black vinyl bench seat and matching black interior maintain a clean and period-correct appearance. The cabin complements the exterior nicely and reinforces the classic muscle car atmosphere that many buyers seek in a vintage Chevelle. In my opinion, this car's biggest strength is that it delivers the look and presence of a Chevelle SS without requiring buyers to pay genuine SS money. Authentic big block supersports from this era often command substantially higher prices, while a well-executed tribute like this can provide much of the same enjoyment at a more approachable cost. The combination of rust-free condition, desirable options, quality paint, air conditioning, and proven drivetrain components makes it particularly attractive for someone who wants to drive and enjoy their classic rather than keep it hidden away. With a clean title and an asking price of $45,000 or best offer, this 1972 Chevrolet Chevelle SS Tribute appears to be a well-maintained and thoughtfully assembled muscle car. For enthusiasts seeking classic Chevelle styling, reliable V8 performance, and a car that is ready to enjoy immediately, this example deserves serious consideration. Number 4. 1964 Ford Galaxie 500 XL. The 1964 Ford Galaxie 500 XL is a car that perfectly represents the era when American manufacturers built large, comfortable cruisers with powerful V8 engines and unmistakable styling. This particular example takes that classic formula and enhances it with a number of carefully chosen upgrades, creating a vehicle that appears equally comfortable on a long road trip as it does at a local car show. Finished in a vibrant orange exterior over a white interior, this Galaxie immediately stands out from the crowd. The color combination highlights the car's long, sleek body lines while giving it a custom appearance without losing its vintage charm. According to the seller, the car received a repaint within the last decade, helping it maintain a fresh appearance while preserving the character of the original design. Under the hood sits the original numbers matching 390 cubic inch FE big block V8, paired with a 3-speed automatic transmission. For many Ford enthusiasts, retaining the original matching engine is a major advantage because it preserves the car's authenticity while still delivering the strong torque and effortless cruising ability that made the Galaxie famous. The seller reports that the car runs and drives well and recently completed a 400-mile trip without issue, which is often one of the best indicators that a classic car is truly roadworthy. One of the most impressive aspects of this vehicle is the extensive suspension and braking upgrades. The car has been fitted with 4-wheel coilovers and a Ride-Tech 4-link rear suspension system, significantly improving handling and ride quality compared to the original setup. 4-wheel disc brakes provide much stronger stopping power, while the staggered wheel package featuring 18-inch front wheels and 20-inch rear wheels gives the Galaxie a modern performance-inspired stance. Mechanically, the vehicle has benefited from a considerable amount of maintenance. Recent upgrades include a new fuel pump, Pertronix electronic ignition system, distributor cap, spark plugs, spark plug wires, ignition coil, fan clutch, alternator, and a newer battery. These improvements help increase reliability and reduce many of the common issues associated with older ignition systems. Additional features include a Flowmaster exhaust system that gives the big block Ford a deeper and more aggressive sound, as well as the desirable factory bucket seats and center console configuration. These original interior features are highly sought after among Galaxie enthusiasts and add to the car's overall appeal. The seller is also including extra parts with the sale, including replacement vent windows and a complete new air conditioning system. While the current AC system is not operational, having all the replacement components included could save the next owner both time and money if they choose to complete the installation. In my opinion, what makes this Galaxie particularly attractive is that it doesn't pretend to be a flawless show car. The seller openly acknowledges that the car has a few quirks, which is refreshing honesty in the classic car market. At the same time, the vehicle appears to be rust-free, mechanically sorted, and proven on the road. That combination often creates a much more enjoyable ownership experience than a trailer-only restoration. Overall, I believe this 1964 Ford Galaxie 500 XL offers an excellent balance of originality, performance upgrades, and real-world usability. The numbers matching 390 V8, upgraded suspension, 4-wheel disc brakes, documented maintenance, and long-distance drivability make it stand out among similarly priced classics. At an asking price of $22,500 or best offer, this Georgia-based Galaxie appears to provide substantial value for enthusiasts seeking a classic Ford that can be driven, enjoyed, and improved over time. Number 5. This 1964 Mercury Comet Caliente. This 1964 Mercury Comet Caliente is a classic American compact that has been transformed into a serious street machine while retaining the clean styling that made these early Comets so popular. Located in the Baltimore, Maryland area and offered at a firm $40,000, this example combines a rust-free West Coast body with a collection of performance upgrades that significantly enhance both handling and drivability. One of the most impressive aspects of this car is its condition. According to the seller, it retains its original body panels, floors, and trunk pans, all of which remain completely rust-free. For a vehicle that is more than 60 years old, that is a major selling point. The chrome, stainless trim, glass, and weather stripping are also reported to be in excellent condition, giving the car a clean and highly presentable appearance from every angle. Power comes from a strong-running Ford 302 cubic inch V8 backed by AC4 automatic transmission. While the original powertrain is no longer present, the 302 is one of Ford's most respected small-block engines, known for its reliability, aftermarket support, and excellent performance potential. The seller describes the car as running and driving exceptionally well, suggesting that the drivetrain has been properly sorted and tuned. The modifications don't stop there. A Ford 9-inch rear end has been installed, one of the most durable and sought-after rear axle assemblies in the performance world. The rear axle has been shortened and the leaf springs relocated, modifications often associated with improving traction and accommodating a more aggressive stance. These upgrades indicate that the build was carefully planned rather than simply assembled from random parts. Handling and braking have also received considerable attention. Front disc brakes provide improved stopping power over the original drum brake setup, while the Shelby drop front suspension modification helps improve front-end geometry and overall handling characteristics. A flaming river steering gearbox and tilt steering wheel further modernize the driving experience, making the car more responsive and comfortable on today's roads. The white exterior paired with a red interior creates a classic and highly attractive color combination that suits the car's personality perfectly. The Caliente trim level was Mercury's upscale version of the Comet, and the bright interior helps maintain that premium appearance while contrasting nicely against the exterior finish. In my opinion, this is not a car being sold solely on nostalgia. The asking price reflects the quality of the body, the rust-free foundation, and the extensive upgrades that would cost a significant amount to duplicate today. Many project cars can consume tens of thousands of dollars before reaching this level, whereas this Comet appears ready to enjoy immediately. What I particularly like about this build is that it combines classic 1960s styling with upgrades that make the car more enjoyable to drive in modern traffic. The improved suspension, steering, brakes, and drivetrain create a package that should feel far more capable than a stock Comet while still maintaining its vintage character. Overall, this 1964 Mercury Comet Caliente appears to be a well-executed restomod with a solid rust-free body, proven Ford the 5th 8 power, and thoughtful performance upgrades throughout. For enthusiasts looking for something different from the usual Mustang or Camaro, this Mercury offers a unique blend of rarity, style, and drivability that makes it stand out in today's classic car market. Number 6. The 1970 Chevrolet El Camino. In my opinion, this 1970 Chevrolet El Camino is a very appealing classic for enthusiasts who appreciate the unique combination of muscle car styling and pickup truck practicality. Although it was listed under the SS category, the seller clearly states that this is not a genuine SS model. Even so, the vehicle appears to offer many of the characteristics that make 1970 El Caminos highly desirable among collectors and classic car enthusiasts. Finished in gold with a black vinyl top and a tan interior, this El Camino presents a distinctly period-correct appearance that captures the spirit of the early 1970s. The black vinyl roof contrasts nicely with the gold paint, creating the kind of visual combination that was extremely popular during the era. According to the seller, the vehicle was repainted approximately 8 years ago, and the finish continues to show well today, suggesting that the restoration work has held up nicely over time. Power comes from a 350 cubic inch V8 equipped with a 4-barrel carburetor and paired with an automatic transmission. While it may not be a high-performance big-block combination, the small-block Chevrolet V8 remains one of the most respected and reliable engines in the hobby. Parts availability is excellent, maintenance is straightforward, and the engine provides enough power to make the El Camino an enjoyable cruiser. One of the details that caught my attention is the seller's statement regarding the body condition. The spare tire compartment is reportedly rust-free, and the body is described as being in very good condition overall. For a vehicle that is now more than 5 decades old, structural integrity is often more important than cosmetic perfection, making this a particularly encouraging sign for prospective buyers. The El Camino was originally equipped with factory air conditioning, although the compressor is currently missing. However, the seller includes a new vintage air system that has not yet been installed. That could be a significant advantage for the next owner, as vintage air components are highly regarded for improving comfort and reliability while maintaining a clean appearance under the dashboard. Personally, I believe the strongest feature of this vehicle is its versatility. It offers the styling and presence of a classic Chevrolet muscle car while retaining the utility that made the El Camino famous. Whether used for weekend cruising, local car shows, or simply enjoying a unique piece of automotive history, it delivers an experience that few vehicles can match. At an asking price of $27,900, this 1970 Chevrolet El Camino appears to be a solid driver quality classic with attractive styling, a dependable V8 drivetrain, and several desirable features. For buyers seeking a clean and usable vintage Chevrolet without stepping into the much higher price range of true SS models, this El Camino could represent an excellent value. Number 7. 1960 Ford Galaxie 500 Starliner Coupe. In my opinion, this 1960 Ford Galaxie 500 Starliner is one of the most visually striking full-size Fords ever produced. Long before the muscle car era reached its peak, Ford introduced the Starliner as a stylish, performance-oriented hardtop coupe designed to compete with General Motors' popular bubble-top models. More than 60 years later, the sleek roofline and dramatic proportions still make the Starliner one of the most recognizable cars of its generation. This particular example is located in Virginia Beach, Virginia, and is listed for $39,500. Finished in white with a black interior, the car combines classic early 1960s styling with an extensive list of upgrades aimed at improving performance, comfort, and reliability. According to the seller, more than $68,000 has been invested into the build, transforming the vehicle into a modernized cruiser while preserving its vintage character. The Starliner was the first year of this body style and was marketed by Ford as a sporty full-size passenger car. Its low-cut roofline remains the defining feature of the design, creating a streamlined appearance that many enthusiasts consider one of the most beautiful body styles Ford ever produced. This example also retains classic details such as factory-style front and rear bumper guards and dual trunk-mounted antennas, adding to its period-correct appearance. Under the hood sits a built 390 cubic inch V8 engine equipped with a tri-power carburetor setup. In my opinion, this is one of the highlights of the entire vehicle. The combination of a large displacement Ford FE series engine and triple carburetors delivers the kind of visual impact and performance that enthusiasts love to see whenever the hood is opened. It's the type of engine bay that attracts attention at every car show. Power is transferred through a 3-speed automatic transmission and a Ford 9-inch rear axle, a drivetrain combination known for durability and reliability. The seller also notes that the vehicle has received a front disc brake conversion, a valuable upgrade that significantly improves stopping power compared to the original drum brake setup. Another area where this Starliner stands apart is its attention to drivability. A custom dual exhaust system with a crossover provides a more aggressive sound while helping the engine breathe more efficiently. American Racing 5-spoke wheels paired with new radial tires give the car a more modern stance while maintaining its classic appearance. The interior has been substantially upgraded as well. The seller reports the installation of upgraded Ford bucket seats, a new two-tone interior, a full-length center console, custom carpeted floor mats, and upgraded instrumentation. These changes create a cabin that feels more comfortable and driver-focused than the original configuration while still respecting the spirit of the vehicle. One feature that I particularly appreciate is the addition of a modern vintage-style air conditioning system. Classic cars are far more enjoyable when they can be comfortably driven during warm weather, and air conditioning is one of the upgrades that many owners value the most. Combined with the new painless wiring system, the car should offer improved reliability and convenience compared to many vintage vehicles still running original electrical components. The upgrades continue with a billet chrome steering wheel, an IDIT steering column, and a modern entertainment system featuring AM/FM radio, Bluetooth connectivity, and additional audio features. These enhancements make the car more practical for long-distance cruising without dramatically altering its classic appearance. According to the seller, the engine bay, undercarriage, and trunk have all been fully detailed, and the vehicle has won awards at automotive events. While trophies don't always tell the whole story, they do suggest that the car has received positive recognition from enthusiasts and judges alike. Personally, I think the strongest aspect of this Starliner is its balance between classic styling and modern usability. It retains the elegant design that made the 1960 Starliner famous while incorporating upgrades that make it easier, safer, and more enjoyable to drive in today's world. Overall, this 1960 Ford Galaxie 500 Starliner appears to be a thoughtfully built restomod with extensive mechanical, cosmetic, and comfort upgrades. With its powerful 390 V8, tri-power induction system, upgraded braking components, modern air conditioning, custom interior, award-winning presentation, and iconic body style, it offers a unique opportunity to own one of Ford's most memorable full-size coupes. In my opinion, this is the kind of classic that can draw attention whether it's parked at a show or cruising down the highway, making it a standout addition to almost any collection. Number 8. This 1964 Ford Falcon is a great example of how a simple compact classic can deliver just as much enjoyment as some of the more expensive muscle cars on the market. Finished in blue with a matching blue interior, this Falcon presents itself as a clean and well-maintained cruiser that has benefited from numerous cosmetic and mechanical improvements. While the Falcon was originally designed as Ford's compact economy car, many enthusiasts have come to appreciate these vehicles because of their lightweight construction, timeless styling, and compatibility with Ford's legendary small-block V8 engines. Under the hood sits a 289 cubic inch V8 paired with an automatic transmission, a combination that significantly enhances the Falcon's performance compared to its original economy car roots. The 289 has earned a reputation as one of Ford's most dependable and versatile engines, offering a balance of power, reliability, and easy maintenance. According to the seller, the car runs and drives very well, making it a vehicle that can be enjoyed immediately rather than requiring additional work before hitting the road. The car is equipped with power brakes, which improve driving confidence and make it easier to operate in modern traffic conditions. While it retains manual steering, the seller notes that the steering functions exceptionally well, suggesting that the car remains easy to maneuver despite the absence of power assistance. A considerable amount of attention appears to have been given to the vehicle's appearance. The Falcon has received newer paint, along with new chrome bumpers and trim pieces that help give the exterior a fresh and polished look. The upgrades continue with new wheels and tires, which not only improve the car's stance but also enhance overall road manners and reliability. Inside, the cabin has been refreshed with a new interior, creating a clean and inviting environment for both driver and passengers. The matching blue color scheme ties the entire package together and reinforces the classic mid-60s Ford aesthetic that many collectors appreciate. The seller describes the car as a one-owner vehicle with a clean title and no significant issues. With approximately 71,000 miles showing, it appears to have been carefully maintained while still being driven and enjoyed over the years. In my opinion, the biggest advantage of this Falcon is its versatility. It offers classic Ford styling, dependable V8 power, and numerous recent updates without entering the price range of more famous models such as Mustangs, Fairlanes, or Galaxies. The 289 engine alone makes the car far more exciting than a typical Falcon, while the refreshed paint, interior, and trim add value that would be expensive to duplicate today. At an asking price of $21,500, this 1964 Ford Falcon appears to be a solid choice for someone seeking a reliable classic cruiser with tasteful upgrades and proven drivability. For enthusiasts who appreciate understated classics that can be enjoyed regularly, this Falcon represents a compelling opportunity. Number 9. 1965 Ford Mustang. Few vehicles have had a greater impact on the American automotive industry than the 1965 Ford Mustang. As the car that launched the pony car revolution, the first-generation Mustang remains one of the most recognizable and desirable classics on the road today. This particular example combines the timeless styling of the original Mustang with a number of mechanical upgrades designed to improve performance, handling, and overall drivability. Finished in attractive Caspian blue, this Mustang captures the sporty personality that helped make the model an instant success when it was introduced. The exterior color is complemented by a desirable pony interior, one of the most sought-after interior packages available for early Mustangs. The distinctive seat design and upscale trim details help create a cabin that feels both sporty and refined. Power comes from the original 289 cubic inch V8 engine, which has been professionally rebuilt. The engine has also been upgraded with a 4-barrel intake system, allowing for improved airflow and stronger performance compared to the standard configuration. The 289 is widely regarded as one of Ford's most reliable and enjoyable small-block engines, offering an excellent balance of power, durability, and ease of maintenance. Backing the V8 is a rebuilt C4 automatic transmission, one of Ford's most dependable transmissions from the era. Together, the rebuilt engine and transmission should provide smooth operation and dependable performance for years to come. The addition of new headers and a dual exhaust system further enhances the driving experience, giving the Mustang a deeper and more aggressive exhaust note that perfectly matches its classic muscle car personality. Beyond the powertrain, several upgrades have been made to improve handling and driver confidence. A new rack and pinion steering system replaces the older steering setup, providing more precise control and a modernized steering feel. The vehicle has also been equipped with new power brakes, making it easier and safer to drive in modern traffic conditions. The suspension system has been completely renewed, helping improve ride quality, stability, and overall road manners. Out back, the installation of 3.55 rear-end gears provides a nice balance between acceleration and highway cruising, making the car feel more responsive while maintaining practical drivability. The Mustang also rides on new wheels and tires, giving it a fresh appearance while improving traction and road performance. Combined with the suspension and braking upgrades, these changes help transform the car into a more enjoyable and confidence-inspiring driver. In my opinion, this Mustang strikes an excellent balance between originality and modernization. It retains its original 289 V8 while benefiting from upgrades that address many of the limitations found in older vehicles. Rather than being heavily modified, it appears to have been improved in ways that enhance the driving experience without sacrificing the character that makes a 1965 Mustang special. Overall, I believe this 1965 Ford Mustang would be an excellent choice for someone looking for a classic American icon that can be driven regularly and enjoyed on the open road. With its rebuilt drivetrain, upgraded steering and suspension, desirable pony interior, and attractive Caspian blue finish, it offers a combination of style, performance, and practicality that continues to make the first-generation Mustang one of the most beloved classics ever built. At an asking price of $32,000, it presents itself as a well-sorted example of one of Ford's greatest automotive achievements. Number 10. This 1967 Mercury Cougar XR-7 Coupe. The first-generation Mercury Cougar has long been considered one of the most stylish alternatives to the Ford Mustang, offering a more refined and upscale approach to the pony car formula. This 1967 Cougar XR-7, located in Huntsville, Alabama, appears to be exactly the kind of classic that was built to be enjoyed on the road rather than hidden away in a garage. Under the hood sits a 351 Windsor V8 paired with a C4 automatic transmission, a combination that provides a healthy blend of performance, reliability, and aftermarket support. The seller states that the car runs and drives well, and thanks to a mild performance camshaft, it offers a bit more personality and power than a completely stock setup. According to the description, the Cougar is quick and delivers the kind of V8 driving experience that many enthusiasts look for in a classic American coupe. As an XR-7 model, this Cougar originally represented the premium version of Mercury's pony car lineup. It was designed to offer more luxury and sophistication than its Mustang counterpart, and that reputation still carries over today. Finished in blue with a black interior, this example maintains a timeless appearance that fits the elegant styling of the Cougar perfectly. Several upgrades help improve the driving experience, including power front disc brakes and power steering. The seller also reports that all lights and electrical components are functioning properly, which is always a positive sign in a vehicle approaching 60 years of age. These details suggest that the car has been maintained as a usable driver rather than neglected over the years. However, the seller is refreshingly honest about the vehicle's condition. This is not being presented as a show-quality restoration, but rather as a driver-quality classic. The power steering system currently has a leak, and the brakes could benefit from bleeding. Additionally, while the floor pans have reportedly been replaced correctly, there are still some areas of rust elsewhere on the vehicle. For many enthusiasts, that level of transparency is actually reassuring because it provides a realistic picture of what they're considering. In my opinion, this Cougar's biggest strength is its balance between affordability and enjoyment. Many restored muscle cars have reached price levels that put them out of reach for average enthusiasts, but this XR-7 offers V8 power, attractive styling, and a solid driving experience at a much more approachable price point. The fact that it already runs and drives well means a new owner can enjoy the car immediately while gradually addressing the remaining issues over time. At an asking price of $17,500 or best offer, this 1967 Mercury Cougar XR-7 appears to offer good value for someone seeking an entry-level classic with character and potential. The combination of the 351 Windsor engine, automatic transmission, power options, and XR-7 trim package makes it more desirable than many standard examples on the market. Overall, this Cougar looks like a fun, honest classic that prioritizes driving enjoyment over perfection. It may not win every concours event, but for someone who wants a vintage American V8 coupe that can be driven, improved, and appreciated without fear of damaging a museum piece, this Mercury could be a very appealing choice. Number 11. The 1963 Cadillac Fleetwood. In my opinion, this 1963 Cadillac Fleetwood represents one of the most affordable entry points into full-size American luxury from the golden age of Cadillac. While the listing provides only limited information, the vehicle itself carries a reputation and presence that few classic cars can match. Even after more than 60 years, a Fleetwood from this era remains a symbol of prestige, comfort, and unmistakable American styling. Finished in black with a brown interior, this Cadillac appears to have a timeless and elegant color combination. The black exterior enhances the Fleetwood's long, flowing body lines and distinctive chrome trim, giving the car an imposing presence on the road. Even parked, a 1963 Cadillac tends to command attention thanks to its substantial size and unmistakable styling cues that helped define luxury automobiles during the early 1960s. The Fleetwood was positioned near the top of Cadillac's lineup, meaning buyers originally received a higher level of comfort, craftsmanship, and refinement compared to many other American cars of the period. Large bench seats, generous interior space, and a smooth ride were all part of the Fleetwood experience, making these cars ideal for long-distance cruising. This example is equipped with an automatic transmission and is reported to be in good condition. The odometer shows approximately 39,999 miles, although as with many vehicles of this age, the actual mileage would need to be independently verified. Even so, the relatively low reading may attract buyers looking for a classic luxury car that appears to have avoided excessive use. One of the things I particularly like about 1963 Cadillacs is their balance between classic 1950s-inspired styling and the cleaner, more modern designs that would emerge later in the decade. The result is a vehicle that feels elegant rather than flashy, while still maintaining the dramatic proportions and chrome details that made Cadillac famous. Personally, I see this Fleetwood as a vehicle with significant upside potential. At an asking price of only $7,500, it offers a lot of classic luxury for the money. Comparable Cadillacs in fully restored condition often sell for substantially more, meaning this car could appeal both to someone seeking an affordable vintage cruiser and to an enthusiast interested in a future restoration project. For buyers who appreciate large American luxury cars, distinctive styling, and the prestige associated with the Cadillac name, this 1963 Cadillac Fleetwood appears to be an intriguing opportunity. Even with the limited information available, the combination of classic design, luxury heritage, and affordable pricing makes it a vehicle worth serious consideration. Number 12. 1966 Ford Mustang Coupe 2D. In my opinion, this 1966 Ford Mustang represents the kind of classic American car that appeals to a wide range of enthusiasts. It combines the timeless styling of the first-generation Mustang with a more powerful V8 engine and a manual transmission, creating a package that is both fun to drive and highly recognizable wherever it goes. Located in Mt. Morris, Pennsylvania, this Mustang is listed for $30,000 and is finished in an eye-catching turquoise exterior with a matching turquoise interior. That color combination immediately sets it apart from many other Mustangs on the market. While red, black, and white tend to dominate classic car shows, this turquoise finish captures the spirit of the 1960s and gives the car a distinctive personality that feels authentic to the era. According to the seller, the vehicle has approximately 1,000 miles and features a 302 cubic inch V8 engine paired with a 4-speed manual transmission. The seller also describes the car as being all new, suggesting that it has undergone a significant restoration or rebuild. Although detailed documentation is not provided in the listing, the low mileage and brief description imply that substantial work has been completed to bring the vehicle to its current condition. One of the biggest advantages of this Mustang, in my view, is the combination of the 302 V8 and the 4-speed manual gearbox. The 302 has long been one of Ford's most respected small-block engines thanks to its reliability, strong aftermarket support, and balanced performance. Paired with a manual transmission, it provides the kind of engaging driving experience that many classic car enthusiasts are searching for. The 1966 model year is also one of the most desirable among early Mustangs. By this point, Ford had refined many aspects of the original design while preserving the clean styling that made the Mustang an instant success. The result was a car that looked sporty, drove well, and appealed to buyers of all ages. Inside, the matching turquoise interior helps create a cohesive and period-correct appearance. A color-matched cabin is not something you see every day, and it contributes to the car's overall uniqueness. In my opinion, details like this help a classic vehicle stand out because they reflect the bold design choices that were popular during the 1960s. What I particularly like about this Mustang is that it appears to strike a balance between collectability and usability. It's not presented as a heavily modified race car or an over-customized showpiece. Instead, it seems to be a clean, restored classic designed to be enjoyed on the road while still attracting attention at local cruise nights and car shows. The asking price of $30,000 places it in a competitive segment of the classic Mustang market. Considering the reported low mileage, V8 power, manual transmission, and extensive restoration work, the car could represent a solid value for someone seeking a turnkey first-generation Mustang. Overall, this 1966 Ford Mustang Coupe offers many of the qualities that have made the Mustang an American icon for more than half a century. With its desirable 302 V8, 4-speed manual transmission, striking turquoise color combination, and reportedly fresh restoration, it delivers the classic style and driving enjoyment that enthusiasts continue to appreciate. In my opinion, this is the type of Mustang that would be equally enjoyable on a weekend cruise, at a local car show, or as a cherished addition to a growing collection. Number 13. This 1964 Buick Riviera is the kind of classic luxury coupe that reminds you why many enthusiasts consider the first-generation Riviera one of the most beautiful American cars ever produced. Finished in a striking red exterior with a silver interior, this Riviera combines elegant styling with an extensive restoration that appears to have touched nearly every major component of the vehicle. Originally designed to compete with the finest personal luxury cars of the 1960s, the Riviera remains highly respected for its clean lines, distinctive proportions, and upscale character. Power comes from Buick's legendary 425 cubic inch nailhead V8 equipped with a 4-barrel carburetor. According to the seller, the engine was completely rebuilt by a well-known nailhead specialist on the East Coast. Among Buick enthusiasts, the nailhead is famous for its strong low-end torque and smooth operation, making it one of the most recognizable engines of the era. The automatic transmission has also been completely rebuilt and upgraded with a shift kit, helping improve shift quality and overall performance. The restoration work reportedly extends far beyond the drivetrain. The seller states that nearly every nut and bolt on the vehicle has been restored, suggesting a comprehensive effort to return the car to an exceptionally high standard. The interior has been upgraded to leather, creating a more luxurious environment while maintaining the Riviera's premium feel. In addition, the vehicle has received a new electrical wiring harness, reducing concerns associated with aging electrical systems that often affect classic cars from this period. The suspension and braking systems have also been modernized. Bilstein shocks and GS springs have been installed to improve ride quality and handling, while front disc brakes provide enhanced stopping power compared to the original setup. Rear drum brakes remain in place, maintaining a balance between modernization and classic authenticity. Cosmetically, the Riviera appears equally impressive. The seller notes that all chrome components have been restored, an important detail considering the extensive bright work used on these cars. New wheels and tires further enhance the appearance while improving roadworthiness. Even the power window motors, including the distinctive power vent windows, have been rebuilt to ensure proper operation. Perhaps one of the most interesting details is the inclusion of the original dual-quad carburetor setup. The seller states that the dual carburetors have already been rebuilt and are ready to be installed, giving a future owner the option to further enhance the car's originality and performance. In my opinion, this Riviera stands out because it combines one of General Motors' most elegant designs with an unusually thorough restoration. Many classic cars receive cosmetic updates, but it is less common to see extensive attention given to the drivetrain, suspension, electrical system, chrome, and accessories all at the same time. The fact that the engine was rebuilt by a recognized nailhead specialist adds additional credibility to the build. At an asking price of $45,000, this 1964 Buick Riviera appears to offer substantial value considering the amount of restoration work reportedly completed. For collectors seeking a stylish, powerful, and highly refined American luxury coupe from the golden age of Detroit, this Riviera could be one of the more compelling opportunities currently available. Number 14. 1968 Chevrolet Camaro RS-Z/28. Among first-generation Camaros, few models generate as much excitement among collectors as the 1968 RS-Z/28. Built during the height of Chevrolet's Trans Am racing success, the Z/28 was engineered to deliver exceptional performance both on the street and on the track. Today, genuine numbers-matching examples have become highly sought after, especially those with documented authenticity and high-quality restorations. This particular Camaro is finished in rare Tripoli turquoise with a black interior, a combination that immediately sets it apart from the more common red, black, and white examples often seen at auctions and car shows. According to the seller, the paint carries the factory color code KK, a color selected on only a small percentage of 1968 Camaros. The result is a car that not only represents Chevrolet performance history, but also stands out visually wherever it goes. Power comes from the original numbers-matching 302 cubic inch V8, the legendary high-revving small block developed specifically for SCCA Trans Am competition. Factory rated at 290 horsepower, many enthusiasts believe the actual output was considerably higher. The engine is paired with an M20 Muncie 4-speed manual transmission, creating the kind of driver-focused experience that helped establish the Z/28 as one of the most respected performance cars of its era. The vehicle is also equipped with a desirable Rally Sport package, which adds distinctive styling features that further enhance its collectability. Power steering and power brakes contribute to a more comfortable driving experience, while the factory-style front disc and rear drum brake setup maintains period-correct authenticity. Additional features include a tilt steering wheel, rally wheels, and the highly desirable tick-tock touch, one of the most recognizable performance gauges ever offered in a Camaro. According to the seller, this car underwent a complete frame-off restoration and has accumulated just over 1,000 miles since completion. Every component is said to function properly, and the vehicle retains a highly authentic presentation, including the uncommon factory radio delete configuration. Rather than installing a modern sound system, the restoration preserved the original blank-off plate, a detail many serious collectors appreciate. Perhaps the most important aspect of this Camaro is its documentation. The seller states that the car has been authenticated by renowned Camaro expert Jerry McNish, whose certifications are widely respected throughout the collector car industry and frequently referenced by major auction companies. For a vehicle in this price range, professional authentication adds significant credibility and confidence for prospective buyers. What I personally find most appealing about this Camaro is that it checks nearly every box serious collectors look for. It is a true RSZ/28, numbers matching, professionally restored, factory correct, documented, and finished in a rare color. Those qualities are difficult to find individually, let alone in the same vehicle. While many restored Camaros look impressive, far fewer can back up their claims with the level of documentation and authenticity presented here. Overall, I believe this 1968 Chevrolet Camaro RSZ/28 is the type of car that appeals to both enthusiasts and long-term collectors. It represents an important chapter in Chevrolet's racing history, features one of the most iconic performance packages of the muscle car era, and appears to have been restored with authenticity as a top priority. With an asking price of $135,000, this Camaro is positioned as a serious collector-grade investment and, in my opinion, has the credentials to justify that status. Number 15. This 1993 Ford Mustang LX Hatchback. At first glance, this 1993 Ford Mustang LX might not seem particularly impressive. It's missing its engine and transmission, lacks a title, and has already been partially stripped. However, for the right buyer, this Fox body Mustang could represent an affordable starting point for a performance build, race car project, or parts donor. The 1993 model year is especially significant among Mustang enthusiasts because it marked the final year of the highly popular Fox body platform. Over the years, these cars have developed a strong following thanks to their lightweight construction, simple design, and enormous aftermarket support. As a result, even incomplete examples continue to attract attention from builders looking for a solid foundation. Originally equipped with a 4-cylinder engine and a 5-speed manual transmission, this Mustang is now being sold as a rolling chassis. The drivetrain has been removed, leaving the next owner with a blank canvas for virtually any type of build. Whether the goal is a traditional 5.0-liter V8 swap, a modern Coyote conversion, a turbocharged setup, or even a dedicated drag racing project, the Fox platform offers nearly endless possibilities. One of the strongest selling points mentioned in the listing is the condition of the body. The seller describes it as straight and rust-free, which is increasingly difficult to find on Fox body Mustangs. Rust repair can often be one of the most expensive and time-consuming aspects of a restoration project, so starting with a clean body can save a significant amount of effort and money. The car still retains several desirable features, including power windows, power door locks, functioning ignition and door keys, pony wheels, and a partial interior. The emergency brake is operational, and the wheels and tires are reportedly in decent condition. While the vehicle is far from complete, these remaining components help preserve some of its value. Of course, there are challenges that potential buyers should carefully consider. The lack of a title is probably the biggest concern, as title requirements vary significantly by state and can complicate registration efforts. Additionally, the car is missing not only the engine and transmission but also the brake pedal assembly, meaning considerable work will be required before it could return to the road. In my opinion, this Mustang's value lies almost entirely in its potential rather than its current condition. At an asking price of just $1,000, it's difficult to expect a complete or ready-to-drive vehicle. Instead, what you're getting is a relatively clean Fox body shell that could serve as the foundation for a future performance build. Considering how popular these cars remain within the Mustang community, finding a straight, rust-free chassis at this price point is becoming increasingly uncommon. For someone with fabrication skills, spare drivetrain components, or an existing Fox body parts collection, this could be an inexpensive way to start a project. For buyers seeking a turnkey classic, however, the amount of work required will likely outweigh the low purchase price. Overall, this 1993 Ford Mustang LX Hatchback is best viewed as a builder's special. It's incomplete, imperfect, and far from road-ready, but it offers a solid platform with plenty of potential for the enthusiast willing to put in the time, effort, and resources to bring it back to life.